Yeah, I got cut off in the last video. I ran out of space. I'm making a coffee right now. Got a little hole dug in the ground, two little aluminum poles that somebody threw a chair away. And oh yeah, it's all messy. My laundry got all soaked from the storm Anna, tropical storm. But yeah, somebody threw a chair away. I used those poles, heating up some water, some pieces of wood. Anyway, got a mosquito coil. Yeah, so what I was saying, instead of like, building those little battery holders or buying them, I just use pieces of paper. I take the AAA battery, I tear a strip of paper, maybe like 1.5 inches, something like that thick, fold it so it's only about that thick, put it on the middle, real tight, and you can put a piece of tape if you want, or just put that and slide it down in the tube, because these are too small. That's the whole point. We already know that. Anyway, so yeah, if you just do it real careful, I just do things real quick, and I know how to do it the right thickness real quick. So it doesn't get stuck, and so it's firm enough to keep this fairly in the middle, generally. And then, so you do that with 2 of them, and stick them down in there, and then just take a piece of aluminum foil and like crush it up to like a shape, like a rectangle, only about that long and like that thin, and that's what this is. And then wrap a piece of paper around that and smash it down in there. And when you see it, when you put your top on, when everything's said and done, you'll see how tall it is. You could take a little bit of the aluminum off or put another layer on to make it like a snug fit, and make sure it's flat and touching, making contact to the back of the battery and to the end where it will complete the circuit, So the cool thing is, a lot of times when you make the paper like that, it'll just stay by itself, and it's pretty easy to get out of there. You just have a paper clip or something. So now, to change these batteries, they just fell right out, and I could just put it right in the center carefully, and it's perfect. It's like it's made for it now. So then yeah, there's gonna be that space at the top. Ooh, my water's getting almost, it's starting to boil. I see bubbles. And I got this piece. Alright, I'm gonna put the camera down for 1 second here, so I can tighten this up. Cannot do it with one hand. But yeah, you just wrap the paper around the foil, make yourself a little spacer with some metal contact on it now. Yeah. Then you put that in there. That's going to be touching the back of the battery. See how it's like sticking up some? That's how you want it. It's just like a spring on that side. Boom. Right. I don't know if these batteries have any juice left, but we will see. And the whole point was, I'm using this for just to power, just for like power, not for running my phone or charging my phone at all, which is what it's made for. But no, I'm just going to use it as a little portable power supply, because it lasts a real long time. What I'm using it for is these little tiny GigaWare Slimline, super light portable speakers, travel speakers. These are awesome. This back part comes off on both of them, and they're magnetic. They stick together, and there's little notches so it stays compact. You take that off too, obviously, and it's a nice little package. It has a little pouch. It's in my bag right now, but you stick that in the pouch and the cord goes in the pouch. It's awesome. And the plug is like a little stand. My only complaint with these is that they're a little bit light. When you have them sitting around, they get knocked over real easily, but that's no big deal. Anyway, I use it to power those. Like, I was using my iFrogs, but it ran out of power because it has 2 ports and it has a flashlight too. You could use it as a USB rechargeable flashlight. Oh, the light still works. Yeah, the light will work, but not enough power to charge my phone right now. And like I said, this is 7800 milliamps. So this is a 2 amp turbocharged port, and this is 1 amp. and I could just plug the speakers into the 1 amp, and I could be charging my phone on the other. And then I have audio, and it's pretty amazing actually. Pretty impressed by these. They sound awesome. For 10 bucks, they were only $10 at Radio Shack. I was like, what? I have to grab those. Throw them in your bag. They're super light. They weigh nothing. Like, I mean, literally. I mean, they literally don't exist. They have no mass. No. But anyway. So yeah, then it's pretty cool, and it's nice to see in primitive campsites too, when you come up and there's